Hi guys, welcome to Team of the Week 8 guys. This looks a potentially very tasty Team of the Week ahead. Some options in this may not happen, but it's hard to say due to how EA played last week with it and it threw us all massively. For what initially looked like I had a solid Team of the Week, some options were missed out, but nonetheless still a good Team of the Week and I expect the same this week. So if you can smash likes guys, we much appreciate. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GSLegend. All the links are down below guys for respective social media links and playlists on the channel. And let's jump in guys to Team of the Week 8. First off guys is Tim Howard, who made 2 penalty saves for Colorado Rapids in their MLS Cup win to get them through. Looks a really nice card in all honesty if he gets the upgrade, and would just be a nice little treat to have. Ricardo Rodriguez guys, who already currently has a Movember card, but this would be his first in form. He got a goal and an assist and a 2 on kicker and part of the Team of the Week in their 3-0 win. Looks a nice little card, and that shooting boost will get a nice tasty boost is what we're all hoping for, because it would also be a centre back card, just to forewarn you guys. That's why he's at centre back, and for me it would be a very tasty centre back to have in the Bundesliga. Next is Michael Dawson guys. Ignore the pace on him, but that defending physical would get a nice boost. He got himself a goal in Hull's 2-1 win over Southampton. We're cheap in form in the BPL to have, and especially with squad builder challenges guys, it would actually be a card worth having in your club if you can buy him cheap enough. Next is Serge Aurier guys. He got himself an A in part of L'Equipe's Team of the Week. While he didn't do anything like a goal or an assist, it's that performance on the pitch which has merited him being in potentially this week's Team of the Week. Next is Mohamed Salah guys, who would get his second in form. He got 3 goals, an 8 and a man of the match for Roma in their 3-0 win, sorry. And for me, it would be a nice second informed card to have. It would be 85 rated and would just look even more godlier to have, and it would be super overpowered. Next is Gareth Bale guys. He is potentially one of the first of the options that may not happen, but he bagged himself 2 goals for Real Madrid in their win over Leganes. While there is other options to be considered, for me he is definitely an option worth considering. While there's not a lot of high rated options this week, he for me could be one that they will decide to put in, especially going on last week where people thought Marcelo and Ronaldo may have snuck in. Next is Salman Kalou guys. He bagged himself a hat-trick for Hertha Berlin and it would be a very nice card. He got himself a 1 and part of the Team of the Week on kicker, and would be a cam card as well guys, so a nice position change and some nice upgrades on him as well. Definitely been doing the business since moving to Germany a couple seasons ago. Next is Pedro guys, who could be missed out due to other potential Chelsea players, and there has been some folk believe second form Hazard will happen, but I highly doubt it so quickly, and it would kind of really kill the market. But Pedro bagged himself a goal and 2 assists guys in Chelsea's 5-0 win over Everton, and would be a very tasty card at that. Sebastian Giovinco guys would be a next option guys. He bagged himself a hat-trick. While one of them was a penalty, it was still a very impressive performance from him in the 5-0 win for Toronto. And if you've not got his SBC card, this would kind of be like the cheap alternative to it, and it would be obviously one you can have to yourself, and would be really a neat card to have. So Pierre-Emerick Aubayemang guys, nearly butchered that completely. On the road to the 99 pace already. He bagged himself 4 goals and an assist, and honestly this is like the most shown card of the week. It's like, what more do I need to say? He got 1 part of Team of the Week, Player of the Week. It's just an absolute godly card, and Dortmund just starting to maybe fire on cylinders now. They've kind of not been as impressive yet in the league, but this card would be a very godly card to have. Mauro Icardi's second form looks incoming guys. He got himself 2 goals and an assist and an 8 on Gazzetta. Be a nice card to have guys, and it's funny how, as some people were saying, that they put a performance like this when the Boer is out the door, which is kind of disappointing really, when they could have been consistently playing like this every week. But nonetheless, still a very nice card to have, and would be one worth having. Let's move to subs and reserves guys. So first option of this subs bench is Davis of Barnsley guys. He made about 10 saves I believe, for what I've gathered, and it is honestly nice and cheap bronze English in form. And to be honest, it would be an all balanced card, because look at the stats. diving, handling, reflexes and position would probably always remain the same, and it would be nice, overpowered potentially, to have. Botia, guys, he got himself a goal in the 3-1 win over Panathinaikos. For me, while it not being a marquee matchup, I feel they may compensate by making us an inform, and it would be a nice inform at that. Boguski, he got himself a hat-trick in the 3-2 win and for his team, and it would be a nice inform, nice and cheap, and also would be those fans of Polish players. Next is Farnerud, guys. This is quite potentially one of the more difficult options to suggest. He bagged himself a hat-trick of assists and a goal for BK Häcken, while Uwuri got himself 4 goals as well. Farnerud has to be considered as well, guys, in case they decide to go for both options. And for me, would be a very nice inform to have. Always enjoyed his card as a silver card, and would be nonetheless here. Balaj bagged himself a real tasty 2 goals for Terek Grozny in their win over Zenit St. Petersburg. Highly unexpected, and Balaj was the difference maker this weekend. Would be cheap and potentially quite popular for some of those fans, especially the Albanian team has some decent players in it. Terod, he bagged himself a hat-trick and part of the team of the week and player of the week and a 1 on kicker. Really nice looking card, and would be a cheap second Bundesliga 2 player, but also with being German, it can link up perfectly to the Bundesliga players. Awuri, guys, as I said, he got himself 4 goals in BK Häcken's 7-0 win, and as I said, Farnerud or him, I'd assume Awuri is a certain, but Farnerud obviously has to be considered too. Budaboos, he bagged himself a really tasty 2 goals and 8 and part of the L'Equipe's team of the week. Be a nice option to have, especially his Scream card if you've got it, and this inform may just go slightly higher above it, I would imagine, and would be popular amongst a few folk. Carlos Vela bagged himself a goal and obviously won himself a penalty. Well, that may not be seen as enough. I still think it is an option worth considering, and it would be a nice card to have, especially for those fans of Carlos Vela, because he's a cheap player as it is in FIFA, and his inform would be just as popular. Timo Werner, guys, he bagged himself 2 goals and assists, a 1 on kicker and team of the week. Would be a really tasty card, and hopefully that shooting physical gets the boost it deserves, because it just is a nice card to have. Belotti bagged himself 2 goals, an assist and an 8 on Gazzetta for Torino in their 5-1 win. Really nice looking card, and I hope that pace can push towards over 80 because it would help him out immensely. And the last player of Team of the Week 8, guys, is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Yes, I have put him in. Quite a few other folk I've seen have put him in as well. It is a fair point to consider that he may not get in despite scoring 2 goals in the 3-1 win over Swansea, but then again, when could he potentially get an inform? Going on Man United's inconsistent form, this would be a card that EA would love to put out there, especially if you have Bale as well and Aubayemang. It just makes it that much more interesting for a Team of the Week while it has some decent cards already. So that is my Team of the Week 8 prediction, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of these shouts. If there's anyone I've missed, I know there's probably a few that are kind of missed. I can think of them right away, like Chu Young, who won the league in Korea, for example. So there is some shouts I've missed, I know that. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to smash the like, sub to the channel if you're new, and follow me on Twitter at JSLegend. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.